Welcome to the Beast Horde tutorial. You will learn the basics about defending yourself and defeating the enemy as Beast. This is the loadout interface. For now, Beasts don't have any weapons or units to choose from, so just click Spawn. The movement controls are quite simple. Use the W and S keys to move forward or backward. Use the A and D keys to strafe left or right. Now walk towards the beacon that your commander placed. If you can't see the beacon, check the arrows at the top of the screen. You can press Shift to sprint, but at a stamina cost. Stamina will regenerate over time, but keep that in mind. Do you see the obstacle in your way? Press spacebar to jump over it. Jumping consumes a small amount of stamina, too. Watch out! There's a small gap ahead. While pressing W, click your right mouse button to leap forward. Leaping drains quite a lot of stamina, but it's a very important beast ability. Oops, you didn't make it across the gap. Let's try that leap again. Oops, you didn't make it across the gap. Let's try that leap again. Crossing the next gap requires a little trick. Right after you leap, press space to jump. You will bounce further. Try that again. For a good bounce, remember to jump shortly after right-clicking to leap. Stand between the two stone pillars before you leap. Try again. Remember to use both leap and jump to bounce over the gap. Try again. Remember to use both leap and jump to bounce over the gap. That makes 3. Let's cut you some slack. Here you go. That makes 3. Let's cut you some slack. Here you go. No skipping. Back you go. No skipping. Back you go. Your commander has built a sublair. Like lairs, sublairs can be used to buy units, weapons, and items, or simply refill mana and stamina. Go to the sublair and enter it by pressing E. Unlike the humans, the beasts may choose between ranged weapons or melee enchantments. Your commander has researched the Ember weapon and the venomous melee enchantment. Pick one and spawn. Now that you have equipped Venom, walk down the stairs and dispose of the enemy nomad. Be careful. The enemy will fight back. Good job. You used Venom to kill the enemy in melee. Now go back to your sublair. Press E to enter it, and then equip Ember. Now that you have equipped Ember, walk down the stairs and dispose of the enemy nomad. Select Ember by pressing 2 on your keyboard. Be careful. The enemy will dodge your shots until he's close enough to fight back. Good job. You killed the enemy with Ember. Now go back to your sublair, press E to enter it, and then equip Venom. Excellent! You've learned how to kill a nomad with beast weapons. Your commander has built a new sublair on a different part of the map. Head back to the sublair near you and spawn at the northern outpost. Beware of the 2 enemies waiting for you along this path. They are hiding near a tower that will fire at you if you get too close. Try out the new weapons your commander has researched and kill the humans from afar. Well done. You've eliminated the enemy sentries. Return to your sublair. Your commander has researched Sacrifice for you. Unlike the other weapons you used, this is a single-use item. Once activated, you have 10 seconds until you explode gloriously, dealing massive damage to enemy units and buildings close to you. Once you spawned, press the 3 key to select Sacrifice. Left-click to activate it when ready, and approach the tower just before the 10 seconds are up. Using Leap by right-clicking helps you move faster. Great sacrifice! You've destroyed the tower. Now press L to return to loadout. There are less suicidal ways to destroy a tower. Check out the 2 new items your commander has researched for you. Storm Shield allows you to block explosive and splash damage, like that from the mortar tower you have to destroy next. Mist Shroud allows you to become almost invisible and to sneak up to towers and enemies. Pick a weapon and one of these 2 items and use them to destroy the tower. Good work! Destroyed this tower as well. Return to your sub-lair. Good work! Destroyed this tower as well. Return to your sub-lair. Remember, Storm Shield only works against splash damage, projectiles that burn or explode. Mist Shroud only hides you from human towers and enemies if there are no sensors nearby. Both only offer protection for a limited time. Your commander has researched the Fireball weapon for you. It has a long range and packs a good punch, but it is slow and requires charging up. The longer you keep your left mouse button down, the higher the damage. Select Fireball by pressing 2 and destroy the tower. This tower went down as well, so return to your sub-lair. All right, let's move on to the heavy category. Your commander has researched the Behemoth. This siege unit can crush everything in its path. Try out the Behemoth on the tower over there. All right, let's move on to the heavy category. Your commander has researched the Behemoth. This siege unit can crush everything in its path. Try out the Behemoth on the tower over there. You made quick work of that tower. Head back to your sub-lair once again. Another unit intended for destroying buildings is the Summoner. Unlike the Behemoth, it doesn't smash buildings, but rather snipes them from afar. Pick the Summoner and spawn. Oh no! The enemy commander has built 2 towers and a shield tower behind them. Shield towers make the buildings around them a lot more durable. It's going to be really difficult to destroy all those towers unless your summoner takes out the shield tower first. You can hide behind the big rock when the towers shoot at you. Good job. You destroyed their defenses superbly. Return to the sub-lair one last time. The tutorial essentially ends here. Well done. The tutorial essentially ends here. Well done. All that is left is the final assault on the enemy base. Spawn at the new sub-lair and use what you've learned to destroy the enemy's stronghold. All that is left is the final assault on the enemy base. Spawn at the new sub-lair and use what you've learned to destroy the enemy's stronghold. Welcome to Savage XR Skirmish Mode. You can practice fighting or commanding against AI-controlled units in a pre-built map simulating the conditions of regular games. Join a team, pick your unit and weapons, and try them out on the enemy. Welcome to Savage XR Melee Practice Mode. We have prepared a number of AI-controlled enemies with various styles and skill levels for you to fight using the most popular melee weapons. Select your unit and spawn into the arena of your choice. You may enter the spawn flag you came from at any time to change arenas or race. Welcome to Savage XR Duel Mode. You can practice melee on stationary NPCs or by dueling other human players. Press G to challenge other players or to accept their challenge. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun.